All right, here we are, 256 garage. Jameson got him some parts for his 2010 GT Mustang build. His first wreck car he's building. Parts farm down there in South Georgia, sending some airbags. He's got a dash bag and a steering wheel bag. He's opened up the steering wheel one now, looking at it. Whew, nice with a running pony on it. What's the backside look like? Oh, everything looks good. All right, now let's take out the dash bag. Just sitting on this box over here. That's a good looking bag right there. Real nice shape. There's the dash bag. Yeah. So we got the dash bag and the steering wheel bag. Come over here to this side. See them right here where they're blowed. Oh yeah, that bag's a lot better looking than this one would have been anyway. You got two little covers you got to pop out. What do they look like, James? You pop them out each side, and you got two 8mm bolts behind them. You take them bolts out, and that'll get the driver's side airbag out. Got the bolts out, and he's pulling the bag out. Gonna see if we can get these wires unplugged. Let me get around to that side to help it. All right, you got two wires back there. I can't get the camera and my hand back in there, but they'll clip. You'll just mash the ears in. See if I can zoom in there to them. Mash the ears in and they'll come out. Okay, we're going back in the new one. The clock spring, the wires are good. A lot of times it will burn those when the airbag ignites, but Jameson looked up, he's not gonna have to buy a clock spring. So maybe that's one lucky deal in the car. So he's going back in with the steering wheel bag. He'll put it in place, stick the bolts back in, and then we'll move on to the dash bag. Looks like you got it. All right, so you're gonna stick the bolts back in, put the plugs back in, and that will have the steering wheel. We're gonna change the passenger airbag. You gotta drop your glove box, and then there's two bolts that go straight up into the airbag. Jameson's fixing to climb up under there and see if he can get them two bolts out, and then we'll get him out, we'll slide the bag out. And there's a wire to unplug. Righty tatty, lefty loosey.
I told you what I said I am.
Righty tatty, lefty loosey.
Yeah, I told you I'm righty retarded, so.
Righty tatty, lefty loosey. You're sniffing too many of these air fresheners, buddy, or whatever the air fresheners was covering up.
It's probably, yeah, I was going to say, it's probably what he was trying to hide with the air fresheners.
All right, he's got the bolts out. Should slide out now. Look at there, slid out easy. All right, if you notice on that one, the airbag we showed you, in this one, they've got a different faceplate. So we're gonna pull this faceplate off and see if we can repair it. So won't have to order a matching faceplate. Okay, we got our seats up here at the upholstery shop to get our airbags put in. You can see how they are, and we'll show you when they're done. Okay, we got our seat belts back for Jameson's Mustang from my airbag. We're gonna open them up. They're the same ones that done the air module and the seat belts for that 17 we've just done. Nice little magnet card. Plenty of bubble wrap. Okay, they got them wrapped up here. There's your left. There's your right. All right, so we're gonna get ready to put these things in. Like I said, you need any airbag modules reset or seat belts repaired. My Airbag, Beaufort, Georgia. It's a local company. I mean, you know, it's not, you know, we're in Alabama, but it's in Georgia, not too far away from us, so we call that a local company. So we like to support them. Like I said, if you need anything airbag wise, seatbelt wise, give them a holler.
Yeah,
Okay, Jameson's got his seat belts back in there. Well, he's got the driver's side one back in. He's removed both door panels. Going to detrim the doors, remove the mirrors and the mold and stuff like that. Still got to put this seat belt in, and when he gets it in, he'll be able to put his rear seat back in and his front seats. Okay, he's trying to clean the seats up a little bit before he sticks them in. He's got the back seat back in, seat belts in, kind of vacuumed up the carpet a little bit. Now he's gonna wipe these down real good before he puts them in.
I'm at 38 before we find the locations really.
We're gonna try to show you where, location, and how to remove the airbag module on a 2010 Mustang GT. It's located under the console, so we're going to show you how to take it out. Okay, first of all, your airbag module is located right there, kind of in the back part of the console. You don't have to remove the console all the way, but you do have to disassemble it. So we're gonna get started and show you a little closer view of it. Okay, first thing is we got two 10mm screws or nuts down inside the console. We're gonna start by removing them. Get them out, see it gets it loose. And then we can almost get to it, but we gotta remove a few more things. Okay, then you wanna unsnap the center part. It just snaps in. That way you can get it out of the way. And if you can see, right there is actually your module down in there. I'll try to clear some of this stuff out of the way so we can show you a little better. And always make sure before you start unplugging any airbags or airbag modules or messing with it, you unhook your negative battery cable. Well, let me find a wrench. If I'd have wanted it to have been tight, it'd have been loose. So get your battery cable off and then let it set for a little while. Let's recommend 15 minutes, 30 minutes, and I usually get it connected by the time I get ready to unplug something that's long enough. But anyway, as you can see now, it's right back in here, kind of under this cover. That is your airbag module right there. You've got two wires right here, and then 3 bolts holding it down. I'm gonna unplug the wires first, and then we'll get to the bolts. Okay, so like the USB hookup in the console there, the cable is crazy long. I don't know why it's that long. It's just packed down in there. And then there's also this cable right here. So I need to do some research on that. See what I can find out. I'll run them part numbers and see if that's something for radio or what that is for sure. Okay, you can get your front bolt right here in front. Get it spun off. And we got the 2 cables unplugged. Now the back ones, that's why we got the back of this. We're gonna have to raise the seat up and slide in from the back to get the 2 back bolts. It's a little tricky. Sun glare is making it rough to get a good view here, but see, like right there it goes. What I do is I lift up the back of the console, get something to hold it. Then I get me a 10mm ratchet wrench and I slide my hand up under there and take those 2 nuts off. That's better than having to take the whole console out. It might be a little aggravating, but like I said, to me, it's better than taking the whole console out. Okay, another option, if all your 10mm ratchet wrenches are stripped out, you can get yourself a swivel and a 10mm socket, and you can go in from the front, but it's a little more tricky because it's kind of a bad angle for the socket and the ratchet, but it will work. So, but it won't with 2 hands. So, I mean 1 hand. So let me put this camera down and get this other bolt out. All right, there it is. Like I said, 2 in the back, 1 in the front, 2 wires. That's your FOMO made in Canada restraint control module. Now we'll take this thing and we'll send it off to either My Airbags or Safety Restore. Not sure which one yet. I've used Safety Restore in the past on a couple of those F-150s adjustings. I think we set the seat belts off on that 13 and the airbag module. And on something else, we sent to Safety Restore. Now, Alan just sent the module to that one, and they always use My Airbag. So we may go with My Airbag, or this is about the same module as that one. It's located in the same place, looks the same. So we may use safety restore, and then we may compare safety restore with my airbag, see which one's faster turnaround and which one's cheapest, and go from there. But anyway, there we are. We removed the airbag module from the 2010 Mustang GT. I'm guessing 06 through all the way through 20 is probably located in the same place. I'm not going to say it's the same module because I'm sure there's some difference in it. But the 10 is definitely a little easier than the 17 to remove. So you need to pull your airbag module. Right there's how you do it. Appreciate everybody watching. 256 Garage out.